I just got sidetracked. The best kind of sidetracked. I have taken a huge step towards eliminating YAML from everything and anything I'm doing. Now, YAML is a huge pain in the ass to work with. This started when I was trying to do a change to configuration of like my CI config. This is CI config, which is like reasonably large, and every single time I tried to touch it, tried to manually edit it, I spent like fucking hour trying to figure out what's going wrong and where, because just some indentation issue, and then iteration speed is horrible because you can't really be certain that it's correctly formatted locally when you're doing, like, there are some tools that kind of semi do that but not really, and effectively I need to upload it to GitHub, see what it thinks, and I see if it's something just goes bananas because I forgot just one tab somewhere, and it's a horrible experience. I'm constantly wasting time on this when I need to update something here, and if I have like an old project and I've initialized it with different versions of CI, it's gonna stay with old versions forever, which is kind of normal, right? That's what you expect. But I'm on the best operating system known to man, which is Nix.js, and I'm starting to understand its principles. So I've made a thing for myself that automatically defines the entire ci.yml from Nix. I do not need to write YAML any longer. That was the only place where I needed to touch this madness, and no longer, no more. So this is my new main like flake.nix, from which is everything is built, right? This is somewhere like, where is it? Nix, flake.nix, there we go. And this is the thing which we care about. We have pre-commit checks, beautiful pre-commit checks, integrated with Nix. I'll get some more stuff there. There's a lot of potential. But I just ended the GitHub workflows ci.nix, and this beautiful thing. This is a framework which I just made for myself to define the jobs. Well, to define the CI jobs. So I probably better to go definition. They should be somewhere here, and well, there we go. Just a bunch of individual files which are in Nix and not in the horrible YAML. This is good stuff, and everything is correctly parsed from here, translated to YAML without any errors, with deterministic technique for this, like it's perfect, it's beautiful, it's readable. Look at this, and then the end result is well, something like this. So this is actually hardly less readable than the original. This is practically as good, and honestly as good. Because if you write it by hand, there are like different ways to write the same thing, and not anymore. So this is great. This is great. This is standardized. I love it. And yeah, this is all the jobs which I'm importing right here. Wait, not here, right here, and they're just joined nicely. And one of the amazing things is that this is on GitHub, on my GitHub. It is imported from here. Right from here, and so if I change any part of this workflow, I just upload it right there, right, and the job is changed, and everything that has this is going to be in the new version, because I had like just before doing this, I have kind of changed, upgraded some of the jobs which I was using, and then just a bunch of projects got outdated immediately, and then also mentally it is difficult when you're looking at the CI and looking at the things which are down there, like if it's more than 2 or 3 things, and if it's like this, right, it's very difficult to kind of if they're not the same across the projects, that can be very confusing, and this is all with was from YAML. It compiles, it works, it is beautiful, it is magnificent. It works. It works. It does work, except for the Clippy, but that's my fault. Not the frameworks. This particular project, and yeah, I'm very happy about this. I probably also want to make another thing that would just do the part. So I want to split the errors and warnings from the CI. Now nobody does this. Normally people either don't have the CI or because there's no like there's no convention for it, right? So normally how people work with CI is you must only keep here the things which you absolutely care about, and before like any real push to master, you check that all of them just completely perfectly match, and yes, it can be done, but warnings are different from errors. They're not the same thing. Golang fix is the same thing, and what I think about Golang is what the fuck is it? Golang born unused. I think it was this. No, it was Govern unused, probably. Yes. Yeah. Suck it, Gopher. This is like I've forked the compiler so I can split it to the errors and warnings, because life without warnings is bad. They are important because warnings, it is something that you fix when you have time, you feel like it, right? And then you fix some, and it simplifies a little bit further development, future interactions with the code, just small little things, and they do not have that much weight, and fixing them on every single iteration just simply slows you down. Having to fix it on every single iteration slows you down. So you end up either not having them, either having them and, well, iterating slower. And iteration speed is everything, especially in slow dev. So, yeah, I must get me the warnings in CI. I'll probably have them, instead of duplicating the build result here, because this is basically the same thing. This is like the page for this. Right, and it's the same thing. And why? Instead, I can have a pipe to place which is specifically understood by an average here, and like I pick up warnings here, and I pick up errors here, and this will become green because the tests, important tests, are actually passing. But like random stuff, like conventions which I like to upkeep, or like Clippy, or unused dependencies, right? This is not error. This is warning. Like if Miri finds something bad, that's an error. If tests don't ever, that's definitely needs to be fixed immediately, right? There are like this completely different magnitudes of importance, so they must be split also visually, and I'm gonna do that when I have time, because otherwise I'm not gonna get you done anyways. I'll see you later.